Here's Javian Walker across midfield to the 40, 35 of Greenwood. Walker breaks a tackle, and he's going to get down to the 34. There's 10 seconds left in the half. Fayetteville's going to take a timeout right here. That's the second time that we've had a big play by Javian Walker on one of those screens. Purple Dogs with a chance to maybe score here before halftime. Chance for a couple of snaps. In case you missed it a moment ago, we think we went off the air for a minute. Greenwood with a big touchdown pass from Cruz Coatney to Braxton Canada gave the Bulldogs the lead, 28-21. With inside of a minute to play in the first half, Fayetteville got it. They got to third down, and they got the big catch by Javian Walker. Remington Thomas, the quarterback, he's got 5 wide receivers here for the Purple Dogs from the Greenwood 34-yard line. Thomas takes the snap, steps up, throwing left side. He's got one-on-one coverage. Kason Smith couldn't bring it in. There's a flag. There's a flag. It's going to be interference against Willis. And so that's going to move Fayetteville 15 yards closer. So now the Purple Dogs are going to be inside the Everett Infinity red zone, and they're going to have one chance really to throw the ball into the end zone, see if they can tie it at halftime. Everett Infinity, you can check out their selection online at infinitynwa.com or at the showroom on South 47th Street in Rogers, just off I-49. Everett Infinity of Northwest Arkansas. There's also a First Community Bank first down for the Purple Dogs. First Community Bank, where community comes first, member FDIC. From the 19-yard line, Thomas throws right side. It's caught. They're going to get out of bounds, but the time's going to run out. Fayetteville trying to get it just a little bit closer, and they took too much time off the clock. They'll learn from that one. And the Purple Dogs unable to score here before halftime. They're going to go into the locker room down 28-21. Anthony Lucas and Jason Gill, the head coach for Greenwood, they're going to meet at midfield and talk about what they want to do for the second half. The expectation is that we'll see some JV players in the second half and perhaps a running clock too. Halftime here at Harmon Field, Fayetteville trailing Greenwood 28-21.
GM Giant Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in Northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
We're neighbors. We're volunteers. We're coaches. We're supporters. We're your hometown bank, invested in our communities, committed to your success. Chambers Bank.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
We're neighbors. We're volunteers. We're coaches. We're supporters. We're your hometown bank, invested in our communities, committed to your success. Chambers Bank.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
We're neighbors. We're volunteers. We're coaches. We're supporters. We're your hometown bank, invested in our communities, committed to your success. Chambers Bank.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
We're neighbors. We're volunteers. We're coaches. We're supporters. We're your hometown bank, invested in our communities, committed to your success. Chambers Bank.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
The GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Looking for homes in Fayetteville? Looking for a lakefront property in northwest Arkansas? A cattle operation? Hunting land? We've got you covered. United Country NWA Real Estate relies on a proven blend of local expertise and national marketing to serve our clients. We've served Fayetteville since 1928 and proudly support our Fayetteville High School Bulldogs. Find your freedom with NWA Real Estate.
We're neighbors. We're volunteers. We're coaches. We're supporters. We're your hometown bank, invested in our communities, committed to your success. Chambers Bank.
Family teaches us to value what we have. It's not about living under one roof. It's about staying connected, no matter where we are. Trust is the foundation of every family. And at Ozarks Go, everything we do is built on earning yours. That's why we deliver fast, reliable fiber internet with local service you can count on. Ozarks Go, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Bring up second down. We don't know if there will be a running clock in this half. In the first game tonight, there was a running clock in the second half. Here's Little with another carry across the 40 to the Fayetteville 38, maybe the 37-yard line before he's taken down. Clark Crawley on the stop again for Fayetteville. First down for Greenwood. 10:38 to play in the third quarter. Little's going to run it again. He'll get to the 35, and then he'll be taken down there. 2-yard gain. Ben Hunt made the stop for Fayetteville.
A lot of players coming in and out.
Weston Bowerman also went on the stop. 2 brings up second down and 8.
On second down, Little again across the 30, down to the 29-yard line.
Joseph Carey made the tackle. Gain of 7, third down and 2.
Here's another run. Little, it's just the Little show, and he's going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's kind of odd not seeing a Greenwood team even try to pass.
I think they're just trying to get out of here. They got an hour-and-a-half drive home. Hudson Cochran made the stop. A Fayetteville player cramping up big time on the line. That looks like Ben Hunt. He can barely get down in his stance, Blair.
Jeez.
So, fourth down here for Greenwood. They need about a yard. They give it to Little up the middle, and he's going to get there.
Yeah.
Drag a defender up near the 26. And that'll move the chains. Fayetteville going to get some new players in here. Both of these teams look like they may be dealing a little bit with cramps, especially up on the line.
Yeah, got to hydrate.
First down, Greenwood.
Ahead of time and then during.
And after.
Yeah, but the before is always so critical.
First down, they'll just keep running. Little's got it again. He gets across the 25, pushes up near the 20.
Drake Little.
It's just weird. Old smash mouth football. Just straight up the middle. There he goes.
Cochran and Kramer on the stop there for Fayetteville. Second down for Greenwood here from the 20. And guess what? Little's going to run it again. Left side across the 15. He'll get up near the 14 before he's taken down.
He's quite the battering ram, too.
Yeah.
Little stopped by Titus Hansen.
Titus Hansen makes the stop there for Fayetteville. First down for Greenwood inside the red zone. They're at the Fayetteville 14-yard line. 8:04 to play in the third quarter. Little's just going to keep running. This time he's going to meet a wall, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield.
Well, they never did actually get him off his feet, though.
Bowen Forbes on the stop for Fayetteville. It's a loss of a yard back to the 15. And it brings up second down and 11. See if Greenwood ever throws a pass here. They've got a new quarterback in. They took Coatney out. They brought Joey Young in. Young takes the snap. Left-hander throws to the right side to Little. Across the 15, down to the 10. And he'll be taken down there. Making the stop that time for Fayetteville was Corey McSwain.
Corey McSwain on the tackle.
Third down for Greenwood at the Fayetteville 10. They need 5 yards to convert. Young in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right, and he got Fayetteville to jump.
Yeah.
Gave a hard count, and the Purple Dogs came across.
Yeah, running clock.
Tate McDonald, I believe, was the guilty party that time for Fayetteville.
Flags on the play.
6:42 to play third quarter. Greenwood up 28-21. That score was created by the varsity teams. These are JV players in now. Here's Little, runs it across the 5 up near the goal line. And did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Greenwood.
Touchdown, Greenwood.
Well, when history looks back on that drive, they'll call it the Drake Little drive.
Touched it on every play.
He did. I mean, that was
Right. He caught one and ran every other.
Yeah. Either they believe in him, Blair, or that was punishment for something done wrong.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that. Because at one point he kind of looked to the sideline like, really?
Yeah.
Again? So, yeah.
Third quarter brought to you by Nutriment. Call Nutriment today for all your lawn service needs. 479-365-2222. Nutriment's a proud supporter of Purple Dog football. Clock's going to keep running through the break. Under 5:40 to play in the third quarter. Greenwood leading this 35-20.
GM Giant, Crane Buick GMC of Springdale gives you that winning feeling when you get huge Crane cash discounts on the best selection of new high-quality Buicks and GMCs. Be the Crane Cash champ and save on new Sierras, Yukons, Enclaves, Encores, and more. All backed by the Crane commitment, including a 100-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now that's winning. That's the GM Giant. Crane Buick GMC of Springdale. Shop Crane Buick GMC of Springdale.com.
2-1.
Under 5 minutes now to play third quarter. Clock is going to run for this entire second half. Fayetteville trailing Greenwood 35-21 in the benefit game. Fayetteville going to start its varsity season next Friday. So 10 days from now, it's going to be over in Stillwater, Oklahoma. I haven't looked, but I believe, let's say I'm confident, that it's the first time Fayetteville's ever played at Stillwater. We've been over to Oklahoma a few times. Broken Arrow, Owasso.
But not on the other side of Tulsa.
No. Stillwater, they got a really pretty stadium there. It's right off the Oklahoma State campus. Not a whole lot different than, how we sit right off the campus at the U of A. It's
not quite as close, but it's still.
Yeah, it's pretty
you can
close.
See it, yeah.
This stadium's not as big as that one over there in Stillwater. I'll tell you tonight, our sponsors, University Auto and Tire, also Chambers Bank, United Country Real Estate, Grease Pig. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Yep, welcome aboard.
So here's Fayetteville, and this is a run on first down.
Ooh.
And not much there for DJ King. In fact, he may have lost a couple of yards.
Yeah, there wasn't much there at all.
Back to the 32. New quarterback for Fayetteville is Chandler Moore. He came down here from the Springdale School District.
Okay.
Second and 13. Moore throws right side, and he sailed it. Incomplete. That'll bring up third down for the Purple Dogs. Phillips, the intended receiver. Clock keeps running. 3 minutes to play third quarter. Fayetteville's schedule, they start with Stillwater on August 28th. And that's 3 hours one direction. They'll come back home, and then they'll go about 4.5 hours the other direction to West Memphis, as Moore is going to be tackled in the backfield here and taken down for a loss on third down.
I was going to say, it's been a while since they've opened the season with 2 road games, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. The schedule was put together by the previous coaching staff. Fayetteville will play Sylvan Hills in week 3. That'll be their first game here at Harmon Field. It will be played on September the 11th. Kind of an interesting connection with Sylvan Hills. And it's this, that Anthony Lucas, when he was hired here, that brought a coaching opening at Pulaski Academy. Pulaski Academy went and hired Sylvan Hills coach, Mark Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvan Hills was really, really good last year. Mark Kelly, I think he's one of the best coaches in the state. He took over a Sylvan Hills team that had gone 0-10 2 consecutive years, had them undefeated in the regular season, took them to the semifinals of the 6A playoffs last year.
It's incredible.
4 wide receivers here for Greenwood from its own 36-yard line. Quick pass out right side. This is caught across the 40, 45, and out to the 46-yard line. Jansky made the stop. Lawson Leith with the catch for Greenwood. Out to the 46-yard line. Down to 1:02 to play in the third quarter. This will be a false start. And we've even got a backup official right here, Blair. They're the white hat has moved positions, and they're taking this as an opportunity to get a different official, an opportunity to be the referee.
Yep.
I guess you don't trade hats.
No, not going to trade the hats.
That's a bridge too far.
Yeah.
You know, Fayetteville this year, I don't know who the replacement team was, but I was talking to Casey Dick a year or so ago, and the expectation as Greenwood runs up the middle for no gain here to the 38, the expectation was that they were going to play at Little Rock Central this year. And I don't know how that changed, but Fayetteville was going to go to Quigley Stadium and play Little Rock Central, and that's not going to happen now. They'll play Stillwater, West Memphis, both of those games on the road, and Sylvan Hills here at home in non-conference play. Then they'll play the usual suspects in the 7A West, which this year, for the first time, includes Shiloh Christian.
Yeah. No trips down the mountain.
No. Well, not after West Memphis.
Yeah. No trips down the mountain during conference, which is going to be the first time ever.
Into the third quarter, Fayetteville down 35-21. We'll be back with the final 12 minutes in just.
What do you call a fake pizza? Pepperoni. Get it? Pepperoni.
Why get a pizza when you can get a higher order of pizza?
I'm transferring.
Mellow Mushroom, a higher order of pizza.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
Summer stretch.
Did they fall back down to 5A?
We're back. Sorry.
Talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Greenwood's going down to 5A this year. I don't know if Sylvan Hills is going down or not. I'm not sure if Sylvan Hills is 6A or 5A, but
which is kind of wild that Greenwood's going down.
Yeah, but that's part of that trickle down of the teams having to shoot up to 7A now. Shiloh, what's amazing is Greenwood has second long here at its own 42. We'll see what they do on this play. Pass is caught up near midfield, and a big hit on the sideline. Woo! I got the Fayetteville bench woke up.
Yeah.
That hit by Titus Hansen. Dawson with the catch for Greenwood. Bulldogs up on the line quickly at the Fayetteville 47. Third down and 3. Here's Little again. He's going to run, and he's got another first down.
Yeah, they're not in a hurry to blow it dead.
Drake Little this has been his half. No doubt about it. But, Shiloh played Greenwood in the state championship game last year in 6A. And Shiloh ends up going to 7A. Greenwood falls down to 5A.
Yeah, neither one is 6A anymore. It's just wild.
The final score of that game was 70-50. Two receivers to both sides. Here's a pass out to the right. That pass is incomplete.
Just flat dropped it.
Ty Carnes, the intended receiver. Young, the quarterback. Second down for Greenwood. 10:45 to play. Clock is going to run the entire quarter. Four wide. Young, the quarterback.
Oh, look out.
Yeah, boy, he could have got lit up had this been a real game. He had a defender coming in free from – it wasn't his blind side. It was his open side because he's left-handed, but he did not see him coming.
I'm surprised he didn't blow it dead, honestly.
Carnes made the catch. Up near the 35-yard line. Fayetteville shows blitz. That was Tate McDonald, by the way, McDonald was bringing the blitz on that play. Here's a run up the middle, across the 30, down to the 28-yard line. Brebogle on the run.
Oh, he gave Little a rest.
First down, Greenwood.
Four wide receivers. Shotgun formation. Young being pressured, and they're going to blow this play dead. That's, again, that blitz that he just did not see coming.
Nope.
And once again, it was Tate McDonald. So McDonald will be credited with a sack back across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Tate McDonald.
It's amazing seeing Shiloh Christian in the 7A West.
I know.
When you think about, 25 years ago, they were a 2A team trying to punch above their weight, playing Springdale High in front of like 25,000 people at Razorback Stadium. Here's a screen, caught in a big run across the 30, the 20, down to the 15-yard line and taken down.
Young pass complete to
It was Ryan Ross with the catch.
Williams on the tackle.
Williams made the stop for Fayetteville. And Greenwood's inside the red zone at the 15-yard line. First down.
I don't think they have seating enough for a visiting 7A team, to be honest.
It's an interesting comment you make as Little runs up the middle, and he's going to be taken down. Not much there, maybe a couple of yards. Bowen Forbes with the stop. I know that is a consideration at Shiloh. I don't think they're adding seats this year, but I think it is a long-term consideration because you're right. I mean, it's, they go from having teams like Elkins and Prairie Grove locally to come to their campus, and now all of a sudden you got Bentonville and Springdale and
teams
Fayetteville. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they do that. Rogers is traveling real well right now. Here's a run up the middle. That was Little again.
Yeah, because that visitor sideline stands not very big.
Correction, that was Noah Bregoval on the run inside the 10. Matthew Gonzalez made the stop for Fayetteville. 3rd and 4th and 9. We approach 7.5 minutes to play. Young takes the snap. They give it to Brevogel again, and then he's going to be taken down near the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle that time. Hudson Cochran with the stop for Fayetteville. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down and 3.
Greenwood about 2, maybe 3 yards short of the first down. They've got to get to almost the 5-yard line. Little's the running back. 4 wide receivers here for Greenwood. Young, the quarterback, in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, gives to Little. Broke a tackle. I don't know that he got there anyway. I think he's short. He didn't get there. A good hold by Fayetteville defensively. Inside the 10-yard line. Looked like Chase McFadden was the first one there for Fayetteville. And a turnover on downs. That's the second time we've seen Fayetteville have one of those tonight.
Nice. Good job by the defense. A lot of attaboys as they come off the field.
6.5 minutes to play. Fourth quarter brought to you by the Mellow Mushroom. Home to great pizzas, salads, and calzones, plus a full bar with 27 drafts on tap. Locally owned and operated since 2008 at 1460 East Augustine Lane, mellowmushroom.com. Chandler Moore stays in as the quarterback for the Purple Dogs. And this is not a great snap. Moore's going to have to go back, and he'll be tackled in the end zone for a safety. Tough break there for Fayetteville. Greenwood's going to tack on a couple of points, and that'll make the score 37-21.
Yeah. Well, that snap just didn't give him much of an opportunity to do anything with it.
The safety against the Bulldogs.
Now I got to get the punt team out there.
I tell you that tonight's broadcast of Purple Dog Football is presented by Alex Baldwin State Farm, Fayetteville's #1 auto insurer, and by Ozarks Go, a telecommunications subsidiary of Ozarks Electric Cooperative, offering high-speed, reliable, multi-gig internet for Northwest Arkansas. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, but we want to give a special recognition to our Purple sponsors: United Country, NWA Real Estate, University Auto and Tire, Chambers Bank, Grease Pig Lube and Tube, and Crane Buick GMC in Springdale.
Yep. Their support is greatly appreciated. Nice kick.
Also a special thank you to Everett Infinity. They sponsor our Red Zones. Anchor Point extra points. Anchor Point Financial, I should say extra points. Got First Community Bank on our first downs. Alex Baldwin State Farm, as he's done for many, many years.
Yep.
Our touchdown sponsor. Joe Young's pass caught by Carnes up near the 40. It'll be a 9-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 1. We're down to 3:49 to play. Here's a run across the 40, first down, 45. And Brevogel with the run out to the 47-yard line. Reed Meeks on the stop for Fayetteville. First down for Greenwood. Bulldogs trying to get it in the end zone again. That pass is incomplete up near the 45 of Fayetteville.
A lot of coaching going on right now.
Fayetteville's conference schedule this year, the Purple Dogs will play Bentonville West first in conference play. That'll come after a bye week. You know, it was interesting the way they scheduled it. This run probably going to come back for a hold. It's interesting how they scheduled last year. They played Texas High the week before conference play started, and then they had to turn around and roll right into 7A West, whereas many times we've seen them schedule like they did this year, where you get that bye week in between the last non-conference game and the first conference game. So
trying to catch your breath.
They'll be a little bit more rested, you would hope, for Bentonville West this time. Bentonville West going to come here to Harmon Field.
Yeah. Will they ever change the rotation of the conference?
You know, I don't know. I was wondering that too. It's Bentonville West has been their conference opener for many, many years.
Yeah, as long as I can remember.
Here's Young after the holding penalty, rolling right, being pressured, and this is going to be a sack.
Yep.
Good job by Fayetteville right there.
Good pursuit. Good pursuit.
It was Reed Meeks credited with the sack for the Purple Dogs. Inside of 2 minutes left. Fayetteville, their conference schedule this year, that'll be Bentonville West here. As Young looks toward the sideline. So we got home games against Bentonville West, Shiloh Christian, Springdale and Rogers Heritage. And then Fayetteville will go to Rogers, Bentonville, and Harbor. Welcome to the 7A West, Anthony Lucas.
Yeah.
Here's a pass, and they're going to blow this dead. They're going to give Fayetteville a sack here back inside the 40-yard line. Or did they say he stepped out of bounds?
I'm thinking they said he stepped out. Or did he go over the line of scrimmage?
Hudson Cochran was the one that was.
No.
I think they're going to say he was sacked. Hudson Cochran was the one in the area for Fayetteville. We're inside a minute to play. 53 seconds left.
I bet they're going to get a new. Yeah.
They're going to get a punt off. This will be the first time that we've seen Greenwood punt.
Is it fourth down? The marker still
It's third
says
down.
third.
I think they just want to get a punt rep for Landon Franklin.
Oh my, that's a nice kick.
It's a high kick, and it will be fielded out near the 20. And that may be the final play of this scrimmage.
No, they stopped the clock at 33 seconds.
It was Jackson McAnamy back deep for Fayetteville there. They do stop the clock with 33 seconds left. I think they're going to give Fayetteville a chance to get one more offensive snap.
Yep.
So it looks like Greenwood's going to win this 37-21 unless somebody scores on this next play. Again, Fayetteville, they're going to start the season next Friday night in Stillwater. We'll be there. You can watch the game on the Fayetteville Sports Network YouTube page as the Purple Dogs run here up across the 25-yard line. They're going to get up, maybe try to run one more time, Blair.
Yeah, I think so.
That was Anthony Fletcher on the run.
Well, watching Coach Lucas, he is put in some steps tonight. He is very active up and down the sideline, talking to the players.
7 seconds left. This will be the final play. Moore throwing deep. He's got a receiver, but he overshot it.
Good idea.
And that is how this exhibition will come to an end. The final score, Greenwood 37, Fayetteville 21. Again, you can watch us next Friday night when Fayetteville goes to Stillwater. FHSBulldogs.com, the Fayetteville Sports Network YouTube page, or the FHS Bulldogs app on your smartphone. Hope to see you then when the Purple Dogs start the season over in Oklahoma. Again, final score tonight, Greenwood 37, Fayetteville 21.